Hey everyone, if you're on the fence about whether this Acer Nitro V gaming laptop is actually worth the buy, stick around because I'm going to walk you through exactly who this thing is for and why it might be the right machine for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I picked this up a few weeks ago and have been running it through some real-world gaming and daily tasks, so I can give you the straight scoop without any fluff. First off, the specs are solid for the price: Intel Core 7 240H, RTX 5060, 16GB DDR5, and a 512GB Gen 4 SSD. That combo means you're getting a machine that can handle modern titles at high settings without breaking a sweat. I've played Cyberpunk 2077, Alan Wake 2, and even some newer indie games, and the performance has been smooth with the settings cranked up. The 16-inch WUXGA IPS display with a 180Hz refresh rate is a nice touch too. Colors look crisp, and the motion is buttery smooth, which really helps when you're trying to track fast-moving enemies in shooters. One thing that surprised me was how well it handles multitasking. I've got Chrome running with 20 tabs, Discord in the background, and a game like Starfield open, and the laptop didn't even blink. The 16GB of DDR5 RAM is a big reason for that. It's not something you'll outgrow quickly if you're just gaming and doing everyday stuff. The 512GB Gen 4 SSD is fast enough to load games in seconds, so you're not sitting around waiting for anything to install or boot up. Now, let's talk about the design and build. It's got that classic gaming laptop look with sharp angles and a backlit keyboard, which is great if you're gaming in dim lighting. The keyboard itself feels responsive, and the backlighting is customizable if you want to tweak the colors. The dual-fan cooling system does its job well. I haven't heard it get too loud even during intense gaming sessions, and the laptop stays cool to the touch. That's a big deal because overheating can really kill performance over time. Another thing worth mentioning is the connectivity. It's got Wi-Fi 6, which is a nice upgrade if you're on a modern router, faster speeds and more stable connections, especially if you're streaming or downloading large files. There are also plenty of ports for hooking up monitors, headsets, or external drives, so you're not left scrambling for adapters. I do want to be upfront about a couple of things. The battery life isn't great. Don't expect to game on this thing unplugged for more than a couple of hours. It's a gaming laptop, so that's kind of expected, but it's worth noting if you're looking for something portable for long trips. Also, the screen is bright and colorful, but it's not OLED, so if you're coming from a high-end display, you might notice the difference in contrast. It's still really good for the price, though. Overall, this Acer Nitro V is a solid mid-range gaming laptop that punches above its weight. It's not the absolute cheapest option out there, but for what you get, performance, display quality, and build, it's a great value. If you're someone who wants to play modern games at high settings without spending a fortune, this could be the machine for you. So, if you think this might be the laptop you've been looking for, check out the link below to see the latest price and details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Acer Nitro V gaming laptop, Intel Core 7 processor 240H, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 laptop GPU, 16-inch WUXGA IPS 180Hz display, 16GB DDR5, 512GB Gen 4 SSD, Wi-Fi 6, backlit KB, ANV 16-72-70F4 sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like for every gamer, everywhere and game changer actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement were off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Acer Nitro V gaming laptop, Intel Core 7 processor 240H, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 laptop GPU, 16-inch WUXGA IPS 180Hz display, 16GB DDR5. 512GB Gen 4 SSD, Wi-Fi 6, backlit KB, ANV 16-72-70F4 usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.